for real. This video highlight is brought to you by our Wall of Famers who make it possible for me to carve time out of my very busy real life schedule and do what it is that I love to do. Be with you. Thank you. The 5 most underrated ships in Star Citizen. Let's go and hear what LoudGuns has to say about his 5 most underrated ships.
Hello and welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm LoudGuns and today we're going to be taking a look at what I think are 5 of Star Citizen's most underrated ships.
Okay.
There are an absolute ton of ships in SC, 207 of them to be exact, and some get a lot more screen time as the de facto meta picks. With so much choice, there are bound to be a few gems that slip through the cracks. So if this sounds good to you, then grab a cup of tea while I roll the intro, then let's get into it.
It sounds kind of low to me on his end. How's it sound? Okay, everyone? I feel like the sound's low. Is it fine? Okay, thanks, Fingers.
Just for clarity, these are my top picks. But with the aforementioned number of ships available, it's highly likely that you'll watch this and would have selected a few different ones, or maybe you've got a completely different 5 to me. Goal here is to expand the number of ships that folks are looking at.
Don't say Mustang. Don't do it, LoudGuns. Don't you dare say Mustang.
And maybe providing a few off-meta recommendations, highlighting ships that have cool features or functionality that might be easily overlooked, particularly by a newer player.
Damn, Mad Styles.
So please do get involved down in the comments and provide your ideas, but just be sure to add a bit of the why to support your suggestions. Also, as ever with this channel, I'm not paying.
That's a hard thing for a content creator to have to like decide if he keeps in the intro or not, right? Like I try to keep my intros really short. Like even my highlight that showcases the Wall of Fame is like 8 seconds. And these are all the people that have like supported the channel financially. And I want to showcase everybody that does this because it's really the only reason I can get time to put in my day to stream and be here for you guys is because you financially make it a possibility for me to be able to sit down and have the best time of my fucking life. Thank you. Can I hear it from my audience? Can I hear it from my backers? Can I hear it for the supporters? Shit. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to carve time out of my life and just sit down and relax. Like, this is my only relaxing time. If it wasn't for you guys, holy shit. You guys bought, paid, and purchased my ass. Thank you. Let's hear it again. I will do whatever you need me to do. Keep me here. I want to have a good time. But it is a hard decision for a content creator to kind of decide, like, that intro, like LoudGuns intro is a long intro. It's kind of like but it also does showcase his audience because I'm just responding to Mad Styles content or comment because he said next for that intro, rather see that at the end. And like I think it's hard for as a content creator to figure out like if you want to put that shit up front or if you want to put that shit on the end. Because I always feel like for me, I want to put that shit up front because I want people to understand how much I respect and I love the people that actually support the community, right? But like at the same time as a viewer, you got to be careful not to make the intro too long, right? So like for me being in the YouTube arena for as long as I have, I realized like I want to put it up front, but I want it as short as possible, but still respecting the people that, so like I made it 8 seconds. I'm like, I'm going to do 8-second intro, boom, and get into the content, right? Because that's nobody has the attention span anymore, even for the 8-second intro that I put on there. Like, what if I took the 8-second intro out from all my highlights? Like, this is the intro, right? Watch. This video highlight is brought to you by our Wall of Famers who make it possible for me to carve time out of my very busy real life schedule and do what it is that I love to do. Be with you. Thank you. And that's a little longer than 8 seconds. That was like 9 or 10 seconds, right? Right. Meridian's like, next. Right. Like, even that's too long, right? Like, I want to make sure that I'm showcasing people that actually create but like, that's too long for people. You understand? People don't have attention spans anymore. It's crazy. Maybe I should do a poll, Hugh. Maybe I should do a poll and say, hey, would you guys be okay if I put this at the end instead of the beginning? Right? I don't know. Like, do you think I'd lose any supporters if I said that? I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I saw the split screen from time to time, Meridian, like Ray's Guide does, you know? I think that's kind of messy. You know, like I get it, but like I think like seeing all those names scrolling through the video is kind of like a messy. I don't like it. I don't like long scrolling texts during my videos. It's almost worse than like long intros, you know? Yeah. I don't know if I'd lose people if I put that at the end. Anyway, I will say about LoudGuns, he's been a supporter of DG360 forever. He's actually a patron here on the channel. So let's hear it for LoudGuns. He actually, yeah, he's been a patron for a long time. I love this dude. Like I super love this dude because he's a content creator who's got like 15,000 subscribers and he's been supporting us since like 2,000 subscribers. And we'll occasionally watch some LoudGuns videos just because like I want to help him as much as I can. He's helping our channel. Why wouldn't I try and help him, right? And he's got great opinions. Like I love his opinions. And he has also got good viewpoints on ships. So I'm really curious to see his 5 ships. So sorry, I'm talking all over you, LoudGuns. Apologies.
Paying any attention to how much the price is in dollars, euros, or yen. The ships I'm suggesting can all be earned in-game, and I would only ever recommend the basic starter package to folks checking out SC. If you are interested, then just be sure to use a referral code when you create your account. Mine's the one up on screen, but if you've got any friends who play already, please just ask them for theirs.
Like, listen, if he's doing it for the benefit of his organization, I totally understand that, but I've never done that. I've never put a Star Citizen referral code in like anything. I don't.
So without further ado, let's take a look at some ships. The Miss Calais will set you back 1.7 million credits in-game, and it's a perfect entry-level cargo hauling option. It
goes all the way up to the C, doesn't it? The Hull class ships that you can buy in the game, it's the A, B, and C, correct? And the C holds like, what, 6,000 SCU plus? I was thinking about buying the C in-game. The D and E are for the people that are, the D and the E models are only for people who have cash, right? Does it go all the way to Hull E? Can you buy the E in-game? Can you do D and you can buy the D and E in the game? Okay, yeah, not in the game. I was like, holy shit, because I think the C is for like 16 million. I want to say 16 million credits. You own the D? Meridian owns the D. Yeah, like the D and E are like fucking awesome. I think it's at New Deal, isn't it? Aren't all the Hull variants at New Deal? I want to get the C. I think the highest you can get in game is a C, and it's a $16 million ship. I might be incorrect on that, but like I was thinking about buying one in game. Currently, thanks to Let's Go, who's here, you know, on I can't remember what patch it was, but I hadn't played for a while, and I logged back in. I think it was back in July. I don't know what patch number we were on, and Let's Go sent me like 1 million credits that I've since turned into 8 million credits. By the way, with the amount of playtime I've got, that's pretty good for me. And I'm saving up, and I want to get like either a Hercules. What do you guys think I should get on my next ship? Do you think I should go Hercules, or do you guys think I should go Hull? Hull C or the Herc? I think M2. I think I want to go M2. Not quite sure which one I want. The Herc? You think the Herc? I'll probably go with the Herc. I think the Herc looks fucking awesome. Like, you know, the design and the look of the Herc. But the Herc carries a lot less. What's the Herc's cargo capacity? Isn't it like 600 SCU? And the fucking Hull C is like thousands. The Hull has some issues. Let's Go says the Hull has some issues. Yeah. Herc is nice because you can use for vehicles, says Java. That too. I want a ship that can fucking fit a Vulture in it, and the only ships that are available are the Idris and the Jump, and all these ships that I can't afford. I want something that fits a fucking Vulture in it, right? That's what I'm looking for. And I was like, I'm just, give me a ship that can fit a fucking Vulture in it that's not an arm and a leg. That's what I'm trying to say. Meridian says, don't go Hull C until they switch up the loading mechanic. Oh, on the arm. Yeah, right. Good idea. Good idea, Meridian. Yeah, I'll go Herc then. Okay, let's hear it for the fans helping me pick out my ship. The Asgard. Can you buy the Asgard in game yet? Probably not, right, Jamma? People flying Asgards around like crazy lately. Everywhere I go, I see Asgards, man. It's crazy. I hear it's a pretty good ship. It's like a mini Valk. Yeah. It's interesting. The Vulture is a big ship, Stunner. For the class of size that it is, Stunner, you're right. It's got some beef to it. The Vulture can be a big boy if you really are looking at the total size of it. And I want like a ship that can fit the fucking Vulture that isn't a goddamn Idris. You know what I'm saying? I want something for it. Like, they got to get more industrial ships that carry other industrial ships. You know, I love my Vulture too. I got pissed because I had a really nice paint on it and I can't find my paint now. They took off my paint. I'm trying to look everywhere for my bucket of paint for my Vulture.
64 SEU of capacity, which is carried externally on spindles that unfold.
The Ironclad,
much like its...
I heard that the Ironclad was limited on space. Are you sure the Ironclad can carry the Vulture? That'd be fucking awesome. Fucking A, man. Drake should. You know? If the Ironclad carries the Vulture, I'd be like super all about the Ironclad, man. You know? The Ironclad fits 4 tonks? Oh, shit. Holy shit. That's awesome. Corsair should be able to carry a Vulture, says Mad Style. Interesting. I'm going to look at that.
Big Brother the whole sea. With the ability to stack multiple multi-drop small hauls, this is a ship that can wash its face and pay you back in just a couple of hours of gameplay. External versus internal cargo is finally a debate worth having, with readily accessible cargo hauling missions and the full physicalization of cargo boxes. While the cargo here is obviously a lot less protected, the speed of loading and unloading is often a worthwhile trade-off, particularly if you're planning to operate in safer areas of space. The Argo Raft, which similarly offers external cargo but has a higher capacity of 192 SEU, is the current flavour of the month in the cargo hauling world. But the Hull A will set you back about half of what the Raft will, so I see it as a great stepping stone for haulers. Plus, and I think this is where the Hull A gets seriously underrated, its small footprint when folded provides a lot more versatility. I recently used mine as a transporter.
Does the mechanic not work on every single model, or is it just the B and the C? Like, is it at what point does the mechanic of these arms not work correctly? Is it every fucking variant of hull class? Just curious about that.
For making runs back and forth to my Idris, as I was able to squeeze it in alongside
did you get an Ironclad Gator? That's awesome,
experiment. As we see more cap ships come online, there's more reason to be basing off them for longer stints, and having a Hull A in your hangar could make a perfect addition as a resupply craft.
Dude, I'm super jelly of that hangar.
And now for something completely different. If anyone says they're getting a bit bored of Star Citizen, I always recommend that they give racing a go. It's one of those things that folks are often semi-aware of but haven't actually tried out, and it can be a whole lot of fun. So with this in mind, my second pick is going to be the Consolidated Outland Mustang Gamma, which will cost you just shy of 1.2 million.
Do you remember the AMD variant, the red and black Mustang? They still got this. Do people still have that, or did they take that out? I hope they did. Like, what'd you have to buy? Like an AMD? What the fuck was it you had to buy? Man, that thing looks slick. Like the original design of the Mustang and that black and red, that thing looked fucking sick.
Now, once again, as per the whole ethos of this vid...
Yeah, and like I say no to the Mustang every second of the day, right? I'll say no to Mustang every second of the day. That CEO of Consolidated has a lot to prove to me. That Pioneer better be good.
There are arguably better racing ships out there. Taking a quick look over on SCR, I can see to nobody's surprise that the P-52 Merlin is the top ship by a fair margin. And the poor racing Mustang doesn't even make it into the top 16.
Pioneer.
But for me, it's the rule of cool. I'm not going racing to make bank or break world records. I'll leave that to people like Tint. I'm in it to just have fun and a cool experience. And for that, there's just something about the Gamma. The visibility is amazing.
Are you telling me they got it, but they can't take it out? So does it look like the original design Daft is saying they can't take it out, but we'll never sell it again? So I wonder what like the AMD version Mustang looks like. Is it the old version still, or did they update it and just throw the skin of the AMD onto the new body? Like, that's a good question. What did they do to that? I think you had to buy a graphics card, like an AMD graphics card. By the way, congratulations to all AMD holders, by the way. Just want to say to the AMD community that hopped in with me when I was like, I'm buying AMD at $90. That was a pretty good buy. I just sold half my position last night. So just to let you guys know that are following along on that trade.
Letting you really feel the rush of swooping past girders and down through canyons. There's something about it that feels a bit more unruly. I'm thinking
of starting my DG Trades channel up again. What do you guys think? I don't know. Man, I totally want to hop back into that and just do like, but I don't have the time to do any of this shit. I don't know if anybody would be into that. I don't know, man.
To me, it's more of a bucking bronco that you desperately try to cling onto as you rocket round the tracks.
You need some help, let's go.
As of patch 4.3, sadly racing missions do seem to still be broken and disabled, but keep in mind that you can always hop into Arena Commander and rent this, and any other racing ships with reg.
I don't like the Mustang.
If Pew Pew is more your thing, then maybe check out
the Hawk is underrated. I agree with him here.
the Anvil Hawk. The Bounty Hunter will set you back 2.65 million. Other fighters might have far more name recognition.
What do you mean it's
Gladius,
selling on
the
its
Arrow,
own? Let's
the
go.
Hornet. But the
We gotta
Hawk
help
packs a
Let's Go out.
significant punch with a total of 6 smaller weapon
Oh, I love
hardpoints,
Robin Hood. You
2
tell me
size 1s
what's
and
going
4
on
size
after this,
2s.
and I'll help you out. Let's go.
One of the main reasons I view the Hawk as an underrated choice though is the increased significance of carrier gameplay. Thanks to the Transformers-esque folding pattern, it creates an incredibly small footprint,
Yeah,
allowing you to
he's
pack
right.
far more of these on board your Idrises and your Polarises. But in the longer term, I
Okay,
also
sure,
think
let's
it's
go.
worth considering potential
I'll look at
changes
it
to
after
bounty
the stream.
hunting. Right now, any combat ship is an effective bounty hunting vessel.
Yeah,
All you
I
have
agree
to
with
do
him
is
on
pew
this
pew the
ship.
bad guys and you'll get your payday. But in the future, a bit more specialization might be required, with pods to hold captured prisoners, something that only a few ships possess. The Hawk does only have space for 1 in the rear, but it's a lot better than none. And while we wait for updates to bounty hunting, at least it provides an admittedly uncomfortable seat for a passenger.
Peace out, E-Rad.
The Origin 300 series has always been something of a soft spot
Love
for
you,
me.
bro.
The 325A was the first ship I ever pledged for in Star Citizen, very much a rule of cool.
Man, the 300 series was so much more boss on the original specs that they had designed this ship as. They turned this ship into a banana, man. Nothing wrong with bananas. We know we love bananas here, but the design turning this into a banana from what it used to look like, man, it had that old school Mustang kind of muscle car, old school vibe to it, and then they turned it into a goddamn banana, man. 300 series was one of my first too. I did the Cutlass Black. I did the I think I did the 325. Yeah, I did the 325 as well, Fingers. And that was a muscly looking motherfucking ship. I love the old 300 series design. The fact that they changed that is just sacrilegious to me. You know, it kind of reminded me of like a beefed up M50. Didn't the 325 look like a more beefed up M50? It was like the M50's older brother. You know what I mean? Like the big bad older brother with the fucking muscles you never fucked with, man. That was the ship, dude. I miss that design. Who designed the 300? The original 300 series was tits, man. They need to bring back the designer that designed the original 300 series. So say I, so say we all.
Purchase given the unique profile. But the one that I tend to always rack up some credits to buy back every time.
I mean, turning it into this is sacrilegious. I don't care what anybody says. I know there's a lot of people out there that get upset when I call the 300 series a banana. Suck it. Because, like, from what they changed the original 300 from and turned it into, like, this, they went from, like, classic old school Mustang vibes to a fucking Honda. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, holy shit, the old 300 series was amazing.
There's a wipe is the Pathfinder Focus 315p.
Yeah.
It sacrifices firepower versus the other
It
variants.
sacrifices aesthetics because you made it look like a banana. Let's fast forward this. I can't watch this ship anymore. It makes me sad. It's making me sad. What's next, LoudGuns? Aha. He's going to be right on this one. Yep. Tally.
Now everything else on the list
Tally.
has been more solo oriented. And down
Dude, I fell in love with the Tally. I fell in love with the Tally from long, long ago. And, like, I still want all the compartmentalization that the Tally is promised. I want the epic, presidential suite Tally where you can go in and have trade negotiations at the same time having torpedoes blow motherfuckers up. Like, what a great ship for diplomacy and just like an all-around fucking ship. The Tally, dude, like, she may not function like she needs to, but the dream of the Tally is just, it's a beautiful dream.
the smaller end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
I thought I had to include at least one multi-crew vessel. The one I would highlight here is the Aegis Retaliator. It's still towards the cheaper end of multi-crew ships though, at a smidge over 7.9 million. I love the submarine vibes that the Tally gives off.
Yeah.
Cramped corridors and crew quarters that will leave you practically sitting in each other's laps may take a little negotiating with your org mates, but it results in the ship packing an awful lot into a pretty small footprint. As well as the pilot, you have space on board for 5 turret gunners, each controlling dual-sized 3 weapons. And while this doesn't sound like a huge amount of firepower, the healthy power supply means each gun, if it gets standard laser repeaters, gets 600 shots of sustain. This coverage works well if using the ship for either of its main purposes, either as a bomber or a cargo hauler. And this allows you to fend off would-be pirates while running high-value cargo, or keeping fighters off your back as you make your torpedo run. The modules can be alternated in the vehicle loadout manager, giving you either the option of 74 SEU worth of cargo or a payload of 6 size 9 torps. And since the modules are split between front and rear bays, you can even opt for a mixed loadout. So while the cargo capacity might not seem like too much, if you were again to run super high value commodities like Partilium and Pyro, you could still make this work well and pay out a full crew. And having that extra firepower on board might make...
It's one of the first ships to get the modularity. Fingers is absolutely correct on this. The Italian was one of the ships where they started to look at their funding packages differently and start to sell like modular designs. I still think that it's much farther back. I predicted that they would have much more modularity in ships, and I really haven't seen it to the effect that I actually predicted it to be. So I guess I was wrong on that prediction. I really thought they were going to offer a lot more modularity on ships, and I still think that's a really good way to bring in additional revenue for the company. So I'm actually quite shocked that Chris and Cloud Imperium aren't making more modularity kind of designs with larger ships, you know?
Pirates think twice.
Yeah, variants are getting
so
more dollars.
So there we have it for my pick of the 5 most underrated ships in SC. Hopefully it's
it's more like this, Fingers, right? Like clean and simple, just make the variants and that be that. I still think they could make like the main model and just throw in modularity. But if you might be right. Maybe they would just maybe they're getting more money going with the way that they've been doing it. You know,
use some food for thought and a few options of ships that you might have overlooked to get out and give it a go.
That makes sense.
Be sure to check down in the comments to see what other people's suggestions are as well.
Modules. Yeah.
If you enjoyed the vid and think I've earned it, then I would massively appreciate you dropping a like, hitting subscribe, and sharing it with your friends.
You know what would be cool is the ability to actually engineer your ship to be the different variants, so that you buy the ship. The hull of the ship, not the hull class ship, but the hull, the actual physical hull of the ship, and then to be able to make it whatever variant that you want it to be, right? That would be cool. Like that you could engineer it yourself and you know, craft it to be what you need at the given moment of time. That would be fucking badass. I would love that.
If you'd like to take your support of the channel a step further, I do have a Patreon, which is linked in the video description. It just keeps me chumping burritos while I edit.
All right. Well, there's a friend of the channel, LoudGuns. I'm going to like that channel. I am subscribed to the man. He is a patron of this community and a member. I love you, LoudGuns. Go over there, support him in the live. And then if you're watching on YouTube, give this video a like, and then go over to his video, give it a like, and tell him DG360 sent you. Love you guys. Thanks for all the help that you give as a community to other content creators. I mean, look. When he beat me. Holy shit. Look at him go. Holy shit, LoudGuns. Congratulations, dude. Fucking LoudGuns just snuck up on me and kicked my ass. It looks like LoudGuns needs to be throwing some shout outs here to the DG360 community, man. This is crazy to see LoudGuns blowing up like this. 30,000 subscribers. Way to go, bro. Sending more subscribers my way. Doing the best that I can to help you out. Way to go, LoudGuns. That's fucking badass. Good for him. I love watching people blow up that we find. And I mean, we watched LoudGuns when he had like a couple thousand subscribers, I think like 2 or 3. So good for him, man. Good for him. He's, you know, the secret to LoudGuns is he's very active with his Star Citizen community in terms of playing the game with them. And like, I wish I had that kind of time. Like if I'm in the game, say hello to me, you know, hopefully I'm at the screen. Just I don't get a lot of game time. When I do get the game time, like I'm usually AFK because somebody's calling me away. But like LoudGuns has that time to like sit down and play with his community. He is very active in the game, and good for him. And he's blowing up because of it. You know, he's playing what he loves, and he's playing with the people that he loves. And I wish I had that kind of time, man. I'm super jealous now. I'm so upset. Pepe, calm me down. Calm me down. I want to go over this giveaway. Cheer me up with a giveaway, DG. Let's do this. Watch this. 2 giveaways here on DG360. Yes, in the months of August and September for our Star Citizen fans, Drake Golem giveaway with Flashpoint Paint and LTI. And in September, the RSI Meteor with the Bode paint and the Disco paint. I don't know if I pronounced Bode correctly, but who knows. Also having LTI. So 2 great prizes here for those that decide to support this channel and become patrons or YouTube membership. That's all you have to do. We've had, I think, approximately 5 to 6 giveaways already this year. This would be increasing us towards 10. We try and do 1 every month. Sometimes I miss a month. Apologies. This is a $375 value we're giving away here. You can enter by clicking the links below. We are going to be calling the winners September 4th and October 7th for the prizes listed. Details are in the description. And as always, I have to thank one of our biggest contributors to this channel, Saint Eric, who is quite possibly one of the biggest benefactors of this channel has ever had, besides maybe Saint Grace. And I just gotta say thank you very much, Eric, for what you do supporting this community, and thank you for all of the patrons and YouTube membership that keep this channel going, that keep it alive. We wouldn't be able to do this without you all. Thank you so much. Can't wait to see who the winners are. Good luck, all. Yeah, I can still make videos. I can still edit videos and all the fonts and the things that need to happen. I still got it. This old dog. I taught people how to do that shit. So anyway, I will say this. A big shout out again to Eric for being just an amazing man who has done everything in his power to help this community. And I just respect the shit out of people that really put their own money in to help grow the community. It is not lost on me. I think about you guys every single day, and I can't tell you how thankful I am. It's crazy cool to be giving away prizes. I think we added it up at one point in time, like our giveaways totaling somewhere around $30,000 to $35,000 since I started the channel. It's like, those are big boy numbers, man. That's crazy. Like, to think that our community has basically put $35K collectively into the project. That's pretty big. I don't know of any other community out there that is basically, as a channel, raised $35,000 for anything ever. Like, that's crazy. I mean, I know it's a lifetime total. It's not like it's 1 year, but like, to say that we actually contributed as a whole, as a community, like, this DG360 is a whale. Like, yeah, right, woo. Like, I feel like the entire community were whales, man. Like, we hit whale status, man. Right. Where's the knees at? Where's it? Show the knees. Show the knees. Show the knees. Show the knees. Right. Those whale knees, man. Dude, I love you guys. You guys make my day so fucking amazing.